God's special promise to Mary was, "Don't be afraid. God is coming to stay. Mary, you will get pregnant today." That was good news for Mary, but it sure seemed like bad news for a man named Joseph because, well, Joseph was planning on being Mary's husband. But when Mary got pregnant, Joseph thought, "She must not want to be with me." So Joseph decided he wouldn't marry her. After all, she was having a baby with some other guy. You see, Joseph wasn't there when the angel talked to Mary. He hadn't heard anything the angel had said, so one night the angel decided to talk to Joseph himself. The angel waited until Joseph fell asleep. Then he waited some more. He wanted to make sure Joseph was really asleep. Then he waited just a little bit more, and finally he decided Joseph was completely, absolutely, honest and truly 100% asleep. That's when the angel jumped into Joseph's dream, completely surprising Joseph. Joseph's mind was suddenly filled with a dazzling light. Joseph could just make out a figure. It looked a bit like a person, but it was far too bright to be any person he knew. Then the figure spoke. "Hello, Joseph." And Joseph realised it was far too loud to be any person that he knew too. That's when it hit him. This is an angel. Joseph had never seen an angel before. He'd buckled up for what he thought would be a nightmare, but the angel said, "Joseph, do not be
afraid.
I know you're worried about Mary having a baby. You think she wants to be with somebody else. You think she's done something wrong, but
She hasn't.
she still wants to be your wife, and she hasn't done a single thing wrong.
So marry her. Trust me.
God is behind this, and remember, God is always working in ways we couldn't expect. You'll want to have a front row seat for what God is about to do." The angel explained that God was doing something new. He wasn't just sending her baby, he was sending a baby
King.
He was sending
Emmanuel.
God with us. Just then, Joseph woke up. He looked around his room, rubbed the sleep from his eyes, and whispered to himself, "Emmanuel," just like the prophet said, "God with us." Suddenly, his small, dark, lonely room felt different. Joseph felt like God himself was there with him. And in fact, God was with Joseph, which is why, as Mary got closer and closer to having a baby, Joseph grew happier and happier. He knew that even when it was hard, even when he was confused, even when other people were confused,
God was with him.
So Joseph and Mary got married, and as they waited for their baby to arrive, they prayed. God couldn't remain, sin drove him away. But now he has heard what we'd hoped, and we prayed.
God is coming to earth to stay.
Amen.